This is going to be a shortened version of my PlayStation Eye review. When I originally shot the PlayStation Eye review, it was much longer. I'll post a long version later for anyone who wants to see that, but it's about 13 minutes long. So I decided for a better review I should make it shorter. Now I'm still going to post the old one because it was really long, because I showed off just about every possible function of the PlayStation Eye. Okay, first of all, the PlayStation Eye is a webcam made specifically for the PlayStation 3, and it's of course made by Sony, who also makes the PlayStation 3, of course. Now, it's the webcam that I use for all of my webcam videos, which is every video that looks like this. I have about 67 videos, probably about 60 of them are made with the PlayStation Eye. Overall, I've been really happy with it. If you check out my longer video, you'll see all the different effects that it can do. It can do a ton of effects. Not all of them are useful, but it can do a ton of stuff. Another thing that might be added to the list of things that the PlayStation Eye can do is apparently it will be required to use PlayStation Move. I don't feel that's a wise idea on Sony's part, but if that is the case, and if the PlayStation Move turns out to be good, then the PlayStation Eye could become a much better webcam than it is now. But I'm doing this review based on what the PlayStation Eye can do now, so I'm not including the potential of Move. If Move turns out to be a good thing, I might re-review the PlayStation Eye and raise the score. But as of right now, without Move, the PlayStation Eye has really good visual quality most of the time. The only complaint about the visual quality is it's a very dark camera. So I have to have a bright light, which I have right up there, shine on me basically, so you can see everything here. I have literally 4 lights on in the room right now, including the super bright one. If I turn off that light, it looks really dark. You can also see that in my longer review. And the audio quality. You know, the most important things about a webcam are going to be the video quality and the audio quality. Video quality is really good. As long as you can find a bright light and work out that situation, you're good to go. Now, the audio quality, for the most part, I've been really happy with it. When I first got the webcam, there were some odd times when it would, like the audio would stop working in the middle of a video for like 20 seconds. I think I only posted one video where that happened, and I made like an annotation telling people what I said. Apart from that really rare mishap, the audio has been pretty good. Like I said, it's a webcam, so I mean you're not going to get like amazing sound quality, but for a webcam it's really good. And I'm basing the review score, which I'll give at the end, on comparing it to other webcams. So the audio overall is very good. The video is really good once you get the lighting worked out. So those are the most important things about the webcam. It also comes with a zoom function, tons of effects, not all of which are useful. And overall, it's just really good. The downsides to it are, besides the little lighting problem, once you get it, you can only use it with the PlayStation 3. It does not work with a PC, it does not work with anything except the PlayStation 3. It might not work with the PlayStation 4. Again, I don't know yet, though. So that is a downside, because it's not a very flexible webcam. There are webcams out there that may work with, you know, PCs, you can take it with you. This webcam is only good if you have a PlayStation 3. But with that said, it's a very well-made webcam. I think it cost me about $50. It's either 40 or 50 right now. And for that price, I'd say it's a very good deal, because it can do pretty much anything you could possibly want a webcam to do. The only major downside is it's limited to the PlayStation 3. It does come with a free editing program from Sony, which you can download on PlayStation Network. And, you know, that comes with all the effects, which is great. But as for editing, you can't do much. You can only splice a clip, and that basically means you can only cut out parts you don't like, or add back in parts that you want to add. Besides that, there's no real advanced editing software for it. So if you want to edit, you'll have to take it over and convert it to a different program, which you can do, but that's not very convenient, and I do not like to do that. So overall, I mean, you know, I'm aiming this video mostly at people who are interested in starting on YouTube with a webcam only. So if you only want a webcam and you have a PlayStation 3, it should be a pretty good camera for you. Really, it's all that you need to get started. If you really want to accomplish anything on YouTube, you'll need to expand, you need to get better eventually, but for a starting webcam, for a starting camera, the PlayStation Eye is really good. You can do some pretty cool effects on it, which you can see in my other video. And overall, I'd give it an 8.5 out of 10. My only real complaint being that's too linked to the PlayStation 3, so you can't do anything else with it except record from the PlayStation 3. Other than that, if that's not a problem for you, this is an excellent webcam for anyone who's interested in starting on YouTube.